Welcome back to The Nest. My name is Danielle Dupuy and I'll be your sideline sports reporter for tonight's game. So right now the Humber Hawks will be facing off against the Sault College Cougars for the home opener of the 2017-2018 season. Right now your Hawks are at a 3-0 so far this season and the Cougars are at 0-2. Back to the commentators for the rest of the evening. Thank you.
And welcome viewers to Hawks Sports Network, where we are live from the Humber North Campus.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nest here at the Humber Athletic Center as we get set for this home opening matchup between the Sault Cougars and your Humber Hawks.
Welcome viewers, of course, to Hawks Sports Network. We are live from the Humber North Gym. And it will be the lineups and the anthems will just be introduced, so we will come back to you after we get everything organized here.
A 5'6" guard, driver, Alexander Cooper. And wearing number 12, a 6' forward from Timmins, Cassidy Sauber. The head coach of the Sault Cougars is Nicholas Perry. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your 2017-2018 women's basketball team. Number 3, Felicia Velasquez. Number 4, Brittany English. Number 5, Alina Domingo. Number 7, Makiba Taylor. Number 8, Chanel Lonzo Brown. Number 11, Evelyn Beal. Number 12, Stephanie Ansley. Number 15, Jamie Gordon. Number 20, Beryl Meffel. Number 21, Laura Meadows. Number 14, Teresa De Silva. Student therapist Anna Grant. Team manager Bruce Hall. Assistant coach Jeremy Allen. Assistant coach Aisha Hamad, assistant coach Kingsley Hudson, and assistant coach Herman Lewis. And now, the starting lineup for your Humber Hawks. Wearing number 6, a 5'8" guard from Brentford, Anna
So welcome back to Hawks Sports Network. The starting lineups just introduced there. Of course, we are live from Humber North for the opening game here, the home opener between the 3-0 Humber Hawks going against the 0-2 Sault College Cougars. Mo Croce here to call the game alongside my broadcast partner, Brendan Lyons. And Brendan, what do you think are the keys to victory for the Humber Hawks?
Well, Mo, I think that the biggest thing for Humber is to not get caught in the spotlight, being their home opener and all. A lot of people out here watching them today, so they just got to stick to their game plan, take it to them early, get out to a lead, and build off that from there.
So here we go, right off the tip. Campbell Johnson starting things off here, getting the Hawks on the board. Here we go, the Cougars answer right back. Pull-up shot is good there for Alina Domingo, the Humber All-Star, of course. And the Cougars now just having some trouble inbounding the ball, able to do so here, trying to get across the timeline. Good pressure there. And a nice play there, just not able to execute, but a good look there, deep in the post. Fuente, good job swinging that in the corner. The three is off the mark, rebounded by the Cougars.
Just had some technical difficulties on the mic there, Mo, but to answer your earlier question, I think that being the home opener and all for the Hawks, they have to make sure they don't get caught up in the spotlight. A lot of fans are going to be here to watch this game, being their home opener. But they just got to stick to their game plan. They had a strong preseason, and I think that they know that if they play their game here, that they can take it to the Sioux team, and that's what I expect to see out of them today.
Yeah, when the shot clock winding down there, so Sioux was forced to put up a shot there. Humber, nice ball movement. Giles' shot does not go down. And you see lots of pressure there from the Humber Hawks. Fuente, though, maybe too over-aggressive there, picks up the foul.
Fuente, obviously the key to this Humber offense and to the team in general. Star player last year. Good for the Hawks to have her back.
And one of the best players in the nation, let alone the OCAA, and this might be a turnover. Yes, it is. The Cougars a bit careless there, so Humber, they'll get the ball back. Good ball movement. Fuente in the corner just swings on over to the other end of the court, deep in the post there. Shot is off from Campbell Johnson. She gets it right back, though, and stays with it and puts it down. So Johnson off to a good start here. Has 4 points early on.
Yeah, good job on the offensive glass there for the Hawks.
Cougars just having a little bit of trouble bringing the ball up, able to do so. And let's see how they're going to set up their offense. And they won't be able to do so. And there's a steal. And it goes down and one for Janae Giles. So Janae Giles would head to the line. She's shooting 25% here early in the season. That one does not go down. Humber gets the rebound. Still with it. Fighting for the ball. Cougars able to corral it, though, as they bring it up. Shot there in the corner. 3-ball off the mark.
Looks like the ball went up there off the shot clock, so it'll be out of bounds. Humber ball.
So it'll be Fuente now bringing it up the court. Quickly pass it in the post for Campbell Johnson, who does a good job of finishing that one. Good start here for the Humber Hawks, up 10-2. And the Cougars end up giving away. Campbell Johnson, good read there, but you see the Cougars. Sorry there, Lions. Go ahead.
Humber going right at them here with a full court press defense right off the start.
Yes.
Showing that they want to set the tempo early, put up a good, comfortable lead, and probably sit back a little bit after that once they get a little comfortable cushion.
And they just end up turning it over there. The Cougars do. But you did see Sioux try to break that full court press, setting some off-screen picks as they tried to inbound it to the open player off that screen, not able to do so. But still some good plays in mind. Execution just not there quite yet. No Fuente at top of the key. Giles gets her shot blocked. Passes right out. No Fuente kicks it. 3-ball. Good. So Leticia Lopez. Good defense there from the Humber Hawks. Giles had a good swipe at that one. So here's Autumn Hay.
3 seconds, got to put it up here.
Yeah, but really got to put up a tough shot there. Shot clock winding down. Good job getting the offensive rebound. A three-pointer, good. Mackenzie Mazuka, one of the leading scorers on this team. Campbell Johnson gets fouled, but looks like she was fouled before that shot goes up. And the Cougars, they'll take a timeout here. So a 15-5 lead for the Humber Hawks with 5 minutes and 4 seconds here left in the first quarter. So out of the timeout, we'll see how the Cougars now maybe make any certain adjustments.
I think Humber will take that 15-5 lead. Probably good enough start for them, Coach Sharma. Now they're looking to build on it here.
Doing a Fuente top of the key, swings it right back. Lopez 3 off the mark there. And here comes Autumn Hay. And I do like to see the movement here from the Cougars. A lot of off-screen picks trying to get the open player. And it's some tough defense there from the Humber Hawks, and they're able to corral the ball. Lopez now going all the way to the hole, gets an easy 2. And of course, with Lopez and Fuente on the court at the same time, lots of ball handling for this Humber Hawk team. Good defense there from Domingo. Here's Hay, gets her shot blocked initially by Lopez. Shot clock winding down, and the Sioux Cougars not able to get a shot off.
Yeah, lockdown defense there by the Hawks. Good job for them not to let the Cougars even get a shot up.
And we'll have a substitution. Jamie Gordon, the first-year player.
Jamie
Here's the top of the key three. Hits the side of the rim. Initially rebounded there by Laura Meadows. Cougars had the fast break, and they end up giving it away. So Humber will look to make them pay. Nice little Euro step there. Off the mark, Humber gets the offensive rebound. The three for Nofuente gets fouled. So she'll head to the free throw line and attempt 3 free throws.
At the line of the Hawks, number 24, CJ Nofuente.
And of course, if you've been following this Humber Hawk women's varsity basketball team, you know about CJ Nofuente and her capabilities, shooting 80% at the free throw line. And this is the third free throw, but ends up tracking down her own rebound, but then gives it away on the turnover there. Well, look at the Humber Hawks. Good defense in transition. And a kick ball there, but good job just to get the foot out, stop that fast break. A 2-on-1 advantage for the Humber Hawks. So a good heads-up play there from Alicia Perry. First-year player for the Sioux Cougars. Three-pointer off the mark. Tipped there, I believe, by Meadows, and yes, it will go out of bounds. Cougars ball. Humber not showing the full court press this time. Cougars looking to get Mizuka open there. They finally get her the ball. And the shot clock winding down once again by the Humber Hawks. Good defense. And Stephanie Antwi now making the Cougars play off some careless offensive possession there. 21-5. Cougars, though, they're doing a good job as you see the off-ball screens. And Autumn Hayes is going to have to force up that shot off the mark. Humber pushing the pace here. Good job just to reset that time. And that's a three there. Makiba Taylor. Another first-year player on this Humber Hawk team. Just 3 first-year players on the roster. Mizuka.
Oh, good block there.
Yep, Saburin gets her shot blocked. Humber, really good defense here in the first quarter. Nofuente, nice pass deep in the post. And just off the mark there for Alora Meadows, but gets the ball right back, kicks it to the corner, and look at her, just continuing to work down low, and now gets rewarded for her efforts. Another turnover there. Nofuente gets the ball back and will lay it up with their left hand. Pull-up shot near the free throw line, off the mark. Nofuente gets the rebound, pushes it down the court.
Well, that's Gordon going to the hoop there, getting fouled. Nice stretch pass there by Nofuente to get it up to her.
Yep, and a nice job from Gordon, just running down the floor, pushing that tempo. That shot off the mark, good rebound there. Not able to make it count. So let's see how Sault will set up the offense. Coming off screens, get Mizuka open, top of the key, tough pass there.
Fight for it. Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
A good effort from Sault, just fighting to that ball. Antwi shot off the mark. That was Taylor who tried following up, also off the mark, and a turnover there for the Humber Hawks as they try to swing it to the corner to number 4, Brittany English.
I like the idea on the pass there by Gordon, just needs to execute better. Maybe face her body towards the target before passing off.
So 8.6 seconds here. Sault looking to execute here on the last shot of the quarter. Good defense there. Taylor really making it tough, and the shot clock will wind down, not able to get the ball past half court.
It's actually the end of the first quarter there, Mo. Good lead for the Hawks, 29-5. Sure, that'll make Coach Sharma happy. After that timeout, outscoring Sault 14-0.
Yeah, man. Campbell Johnson off to a hot start here for the Humber Hawks, and as you mentioned, Lines, a 29-5 lead for Humber. Good start for them. So the Humber Hawks now, a couple of changes I am noticing here. It looks like Beryl Meffel coming into the game. Good pass there for Antwi, and she makes a count. Antwi, of course, in her 5th year, one of the veteran players on this Humber Hawk squad. And the Cougars, of course, almost going with an entirely new lineup here, switching things up.
If I'm not mistaken, the Hawks have 5 reserves out there as well.
Once again, shot clock winding down, so Saborin has to put up a tough shot. Humber in transition, going to Antwi, who just kicks it out, and they'll reset top of the key with Velasquez. Goes right to the post. Good job, Velasquez to Meffel. And the Cougars now continue to pass the ball around. Shot clock winding down again. Tough defense from Humber. Get the ball right back, though. puts up that shot off the mark.
Yeah, she didn't need to fire that shot up there. That shot clock reset once Humber had possession and then turned it over. A miscue there for the Sioux offense.
Yeah, good point. And of course, it seems like they've been so used to this having an offensive possession with the shot clock winding down, and they rushed that one. So we have a pair of substitutions coming in to the game for both teams. Humber with the 33-5 lead.
3 ball off the mark. Oh, way to keep it in.
Yeah, good job there from Ethel. Here's Brittany English. That's Beals. Her shot off the mark. Humber still with the ball. 10 seconds on the clock. Beals again. This time gets it to go. So the full court press seems this time. Beals now pressuring the inbound passer there. That's Rachel Ross, number 13. Yep, she can't touch that ball or else it would be a traveling call, or I should say a double dribble. And here come the Humber Hawks. Nice pass. Beals, pull-up shot. Good.
Great assist there. Set up by Velasquez.
Yeah, Velasquez has come into the game, has done a really good job setting up the offense. Really all you can ask for a point guard. Not a lot of movement here from the Cougars. Has not been the case for them. They've been very active off the ball. But you see, she's putting up a shot there. Good position. Down low in the post. Not able to execute. And we'll tip that one out of bounds, and a substitution for the Sault Cougars.
I think Velasquez got a little over anxious there. Tried to make a big play that didn't need to be made. Lucky for them, went off the Cougars player, and they'll get to reset here.
So here's Velasquez, top of the key. Nice pass there. 7 seconds on the clock. Good move. And that gets to go down. Methel. Nice job getting past 2 Cougar players there. But Sioux Cougars, nice job pushing the ball down the court, though. Got a good shot off. Does not go down, and here we go. Looks to be another good look for Autumn Hay. And that one off the mark. Well, a couple of good looks for the Cougars. Pull up 3 off the mark that time. And the Cougars get on the board here in the second quarter.
Good ball movement there by the Hawks.
Yep, nice job.
Finished off beautifully by Beals.
Yep, and set up by Brittany English. So both English and Velasquez doing a good job of playmaking and feeding the Humber Hawk players down low in the post. Good defense. Beals not able to keep it inbound, so the Cougars will get possession.
Understandably, a bit of a slow start here for the Cougars. Long bus ride in, all the way from Sault Ste. Marie, so you can understand and sympathize with them a little bit. Them not having their legs right off the bat, coming in to play a very, very tough Humber Hawks team. Probably not the best recipe for success, but still a lot of basketball to go.
Almost a turnover that time, and good shot there from Velasquez. And just to further touch on that point, Brandon, the Sioux Cougars, not the most experienced team. A lot of first-year and second-year players. They only have 2 third-year players. So a learning experience here for sure. And still some takeaways they can definitely get from this game.
And that'll bode well for them, a year or 2 down the road if they can keep their core together and I'm sure when we see them again, they'll come back stronger. It's a developing program. And
Yep.
doesn't just happen overnight.
Yeah, and the coaching staff fairly new as well. Head coach in their 4th year, Nicholas Karen. Assistant coaches in their 2nd year. So the Sioux Cougars are going to continue to learn, and a good experience for them, of course. We mentioned this Humber Hawk team, one of the best programs in the nation. Fuente will check right back into the game. Along with Campbell Johnson. And Beal, she's going to take advantage of a little mismatch there. The 3-pointer off the mark, tipped there by Beals. Trying to get that to Johnson. Cougars. Oh, missed that shot. No call there.
Hard collision there.
Yeah, no call. And you see, good job from Nofuente, just trying to help the player up there. She didn't even try to run down the floor. Very sportsman-like play there from CJ. Taking a big collision there, and the Cougar player will come out of the game and be attended to. As Domingo comes right back into the game. Good pass there though from Nofuente. Out to Lopez. Here's the shot. Good. So good job from the Humber Hawks players feeding Alina Domingo, getting her 2 good looks, and she was able to get that second one to go down.
Look for the Hawks to really press here going into the half. They got their starters back on the court. They'll be guns a-blazing.
Yep, and there's Nofuente, easy layup. And this Humber Hawk defense not letting up here. Mid-range shot, no good. Rebounded by Humber to Nofuente, who pushes across the timeline. And she turns it over there, so the Cougars might have gone away with the traveling call. But unfortunately for Humber, that shot won't go down. Nofuente with the rebound. Nice pass from Nofuente to Johnson. Her shot no good. Follow up by Domingo is no good. And the Cougars will get the ball. So Giles comes back into the game for Humber. Mizuka to Saborin, looking for the open player. Pass at the top of the key to Autumn Hay. Shot clock winding down again. Mizuka, she's going to have to force up a tough shot. So 1:45 left here in the second quarter. And nice job there from Mizuka, taking the ball off Johnson. We're going to look for Domingo in the post there. The short hook is no good. Johnson fighting for the rebound.
Yeah, they're going to give the ball there to Sioux off the possession arrow instead of the jump ball.
Saborin. Here's Alexandra Cooper to Mizuka. Mizuka, the leading scorer for the Sioux Cougars at 9.5 points per game. Autumn Hay gets her shot blocked. Nofuente down the court. And it's good, Alina Domingo.
45 seconds to go in this first half.
Autumn Hay struggling to push the ball up. Shot clock a factor once again for the Cougars. Let's see what they do here. Shot clock at 2.
Yep, same story. Couldn't get it to go.
Yep. And go right back to Domingo in the post. Nice job kicking it out in the corner there. Setting up Brittany English. Or excuse me, Janae Giles. Who hits the three-pointer right there in the corner. So 5 seconds. Let's see if the Cougars are able to get a shot off as they try to come into the half, cutting this lead down. They're not able to do so. Hamburg, good defense there. So the second quarter ends as we head into the half. 54-7, the Humber Hawks with the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll turn your attention to the court, we have a contestant here who will be playing our very own Shoot for Cash contest. For those who aren't familiar with the Shoot for Cash works, our contestant will have 2 shots at a layup, 2 shots if he makes the layup, 2 shots at a free throw. If he makes the free throw, 2 shots from 3-point range if he makes all of those. Contestant, are you ready? Looks like he's ready. He's at it. Okay. Although you will not be walking away with cash, do not worry. You never walk away from Humber empty-handed. Congratulations and thank you for playing our Shoot for Cash.
Get ready for that.
here. Domingo. Strong first half for her. Nice pass in the corner there. The shot off the mark, and it goes out of bounds. Campbell Johnson not able to track it down. But set up nicely there from Domingo. Nofuente almost picking that one off. It'll be interesting to see how the Cougars adjust coming into the second half. A double screen action there. Get a ball handler open. Good job that time. Autumn, top of the key for Mazuka, and she's stripped there from Nofuente. Nice bounce pass there. Alicia Velasquez finishing it with the layup. And for the Sioux Cougars, they're doing a great job with the off-screen picks, but the problem here is the ball handler is waiting for the play to happen instead of continuing to keep the dribble alive and trying to create an offensive possession herself. Nofuente for three. Nice rebound there from Domingo.
Yeah, it looks like the Hawks are picking up right where they left off. Lockdown D, finishing all their easy buckets on the offense and build into this big lead they have.
And we see it here, the Cougars not keeping the dribble alive. That allows the Humber defense to put even more pressure on the offense. And you see Lopez coming up with that steal.
Well, Mo, I think the biggest thing here for the Hawks in the second half is not to create bad habits for themselves. Obviously, you know, they got a 53-point lead just at the start of the third quarter, 55-point lead now. You don't want to see them create any bad habits they're going to carry over into next game when they face, you know, maybe an older, more experienced team, you know, who they won't be able to have their, push their will against. It's good to see, you know, players like Nofuente getting other players involved, keeping everyone sharp.
And we'll see if she's fakes the pass that time and ends up getting fouled on the play, so she'll head to the line for two. CJ Nofuente converting both free throws there. Humber now with 64 points on the board. Nice pass there. Good finish. Really nicely set up there from the Sioux Cougars. Oh. And the Humber Hawks, they respond with a nice play of their own.
Great setup by Velasquez there. Easy finish for Domingo.
Shot hits the front of the rim. Mazuka ends up getting it, but she just ends up turning it over. Nofuente perfectly placed pass there. You notice Nofuente there. She passed where the offensive player was heading towards. So perfectly placed pass there, Nofuente. And we'll see how the Cougars do now. Mazuka swinging over. Looking for Autumn Hay that time. Nofuente, another steal for her. And another nice bounce pass. Good fake. And it's off the mark. Johnson with the rebound. Gets her shot blocked initially. And it looks like the referee will call a foul on that play, but Nofuente, good passing there. A few changes coming into the game for the Humber Hawks. Johnson makes both free throws, and she'll come out the game for Laura Meadows.
Yeah, I'll be surprised down the stretch here if we see much more of the Humber starters on the court. Good opportunity here, the 61-point lead, to get some reserve some playing time here. Doesn't get their feet wet in varsity basketball, especially some of those first years.
Yep, and here we go. Another nice pass. The Humber Hawks doing a great job setting it up in transition. Layup doesn't go that time, but of course the Hawks right back on it. And that one spills out. Another offensive rebound for Humber.
Nice shooter's bounce there.
A home court touch there maybe. Getting that three-pointer. Gambling for the steal that time. Not able to get it. Autumn Hayes, she's going to pull up for two. Tries to bank it in. No good. Tries to follow it up with an attempt on getting her rebound, but the Humber Hawks able to get it, and now they push it out on the fast break. Good find there. We see Taylor, the dribble penetration, really setting up that play.
Look for the Hawks to get the ball into Giles' hand again when they get down the court. She's got the hot hand right now. Back-to-back three-pointers.
And showing off some defense there as she was all over Mazuka, and they were looking for Giles, but unfortunately that pass out of her reach. So Saborni now, top of the key, not able to get much going. But good job from the Sioux Cougars just getting back on defense and making that fast break a lot more difficult for the Humber Hawks. And Mizuko will check out the game. After Taylor picks up the foul, Saborni inbounding it. Nice layup that time, Sioux Cougars.
Good dribble drive there.
And Mercedes Ryan, good showing for the Cougars as she not only made that layup, but she's doing a good job making the right plays and setting up her teammates with open looks. And a jump ball. So the Cougars will actually get the ball right back. So picking up the intensity here as Mercedes Ryan pushes it up across the timeline. Saborin gets fouled on her way to the rim. As a team, the Cougars really struggle at the free throw line. 30%. Still early in the season, though, so that number could surely change, and that will help its cause as that ball hits the back rim and goes in. And Saborin, she's a 50% free throw shooter. And she makes 2 of 2. Deep in the post. Great job there, Laura Meadows.
Good pivot there underneath.
Yep.
Got the shot up, got it to go.
Showing some nice footwork there down low. And it'll be an offensive turnover there, so the Humber Hawks get the ball right back.
Foul called. Cougars number 10. Shadow Verdon. First personal foul.
But still, this has definitely been the best quarter for the Sioux Cougars.
Yeah, games like this are an opportunity for some of the reserves to show Coach Sharma, what they can offer this team. Maybe getting a few more minutes here than they usually would. Kind of using this as a bit of an audition for bigger games down the stretch.
So Mercedes Ryan passes that one off to Kaylee Honish. And here's Autumn Hay. Cougars, they got to keep the dribble alive if they want to set up a good look here on offense. They're able to do so. The corner mid-range shot off the mark. Sabora not able to get the rebound. Good job from Ryan, though. Almost picks that one off. And hey, she's in good position. And she does a good job. Ends up drawing a charge. So after taking that charge, Autumn Hay will check out the game. And the Humber Hawks, they're set to make a couple of substitutions of their own. And the referee will allow them to check into the game here. So 3 subs for the Humber Hawks. So English, Jacobs, and Beals come into the game. 78-13. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. 3 Humber Hawk players right there in the key, and they're able to get the ball back. Here's Meadows trying a little give and go there. Ends up being deflected out of bounds. Brittany English now. Quick inbound pass to Meadows, who gets fouled, and she ends up making the basket despite contact.
Yeah, good job there by Meadows. She'll get rewarded for her efforts with a chance for a 3-point play here.
So Laura Meadows really, in the few minutes that she's played here in the third quarter, really displaying her post moves.
Oh, good offensive rebound there.
Yeah, Humber Hawks, they're not giving up on that play. As Jamie Gordon gets on the board here. Shot block there. Gordon has the ball. Right pass to English. A bit of a riskier pass there to Beals, but English swings it on over. Good ball movement here for the Humber Hawks, and a nice move. Anna Jacobs. Good job of just faking that shot and driving in and getting a nice easy layup. Mizuka swinging it on over. Jacobs, tough defense. English now with some good defense of her own, forcing Mizuka to force up a tough shot. She ends up airballing it. Jacobs, nice pass to Meadows. And English swings it on over. The corner 3 hits front rim. Humber not able to get the offensive rebounds, but good look there. As Mercedes Ryans brings the ball, and she gets it now, will pull up for a 2, hits the side of the rim. English with the rebound, you have numbers, and she'll take advantage of that.
Gordon really making her presence felt out here in this third quarter, doing it on both ends of the court.
Yep, and now she'll be showcasing her defense And you mentioned doing on both ends of the court. Jamie Gordon, great defense there. And the Humber Hawks will just hold on to the ball as the quarter finishes. So an 86-13 lead for the Humber Hawks, but Sault College, definitely their best quarter throughout this game. Humber doing a good job as well. So we'll head to the fourth quarter. Stay tuned on Hawks Sports Network.
That was a nice pass. See, she passes where the player's going. That's good, man. That was good.
So here we go, the final quarter of action as the Sault Cougars will start things off here in the fourth quarter with Mercedes Ryan. You have Mazuka there open, but they're going to elect to take the fadeaway shot from the post. As that one falls short, English bringing it down the court. Here's Jacobs to English, to Beals. Nice little hook shot there. Fighting for the rebound as well, but the Cougars ends up getting it. Ryan swings it to Saborin. Nice pass in the post. Good move to pump fake, but Jacobs sticking right there. Ends up getting the block. Gordon, nice job swinging it to Beals. Tries to maneuver her way inside. That shot is off. Following up. Good offensive rebound for Melfo. Ryan. Let's see if they look to get the ball back to her. She makes her way into the post. Instead, they force up that shot. No good. And the offensive rebound is good that time.
Yeah, Humber's got to be a little stronger on defense there. It's too many shot opportunities off a second chance.
Gordon, the pass to English. Deep into the post. Hook shot. Good for Meffel. Mercedes Ryan to Mazuka. Might have gone away with the traveling call there as English had a lot of good defense played against her. That shot off the mark. Hay has to force it up. Shot clock winding down.
Oh, turnover there.
Yeah, Mercedes Ryan gets her shot blocked. Mazuka with the ball right back.
Excellent job by Jacobs getting back the court, back on defense there to block that.
And the Cougars, they actually elect to take that mid-range shot, look to have a clear lane towards the rim. Here's Beals. The handoff to English. English forced to pass it off after Mercedes Ryan playing some really good defense there.
Just as she's done all game there, Ebony Beals getting underneath the glass, fighting for that offensive rebound. Good weapon for Humber to have there.
So Nofuente will come into the game along with Velasquez. Nofuente, good help defense that time. Looks like she may have got the foul, but good job rotating. And Brendan, are you a bit surprised that Nofuente checked right back into the game here?
A little bit, but at the same time, I can see Coach Sharma wanted to give some of her players a break and maybe reset the tempo. It was obvious there that towards the end of the third quarter and the start of the fourth quarter that Sue was playing a little better and Humber was having some defensive lapses, so maybe just a little kick in the butt there, getting his starters back on the court.
Yep, and as you see, Nofuente quickly pushing the ball there. Domingo's shot is off. Still fighting for the rebound is Beals along with Meffel there. It looks like they weren't able to get the ball past the half-court line in time. So it'll be a turnover for the Cougars. And the Humber Hawks ends up giving away a turnover of their own. Hey to Saborin, risky pass there. And ends up getting her shot blocked. Humber Hawks now with numbers. For Velasquez, who gives it to Nofuente. So Nofuente now with 11 points. And make that 13, just like that. And remember, folks, coming into this game, CJ Nofuente was just 38 points away from 1,000 career points. And Nofuente gets the ball there. Pushes it right down. Nice setup. Jacobs for three is good.
Fuente checking into the game, stuff in the stat sheet right away.
Yes.
5 points, there's an assist. Rebounds on the defensive end.
Yep. And she inches her way closer to that 1,000 mark and getting a tip on that one. So a steal once again for Nofuente. Good spin move, and it's good. Beryl Meffel. A fancy move there. As the Humber Hawks hit the century mark, 100 points now. Athes will swing it on over to Saborin, top of the key to Mazuka. And here's the thing for the Cougars, they're killing a lot of clock here. Nofuente getting another steal. And she's going to get another assist, she does. So the two All-Stars connecting there as Nofuente making a nice pass to Domingo. Here's Autumn Hay. Getting her shot stuffed there.
Good defense by Jacobs.
Yep, she is not letting up. Relentless here with her pressure. As they switch it on over, 4 seconds on the clock. Saborin, she's going to have to force up a very tough shot there. Not able to get down her form. Domingo, she just loses the handle of that one. She had a good look.
Despite the large deficit, I like to see Humber still playing defense and not creating bad habits for themselves. They want to be sharp going into next game. No plays off, right?
And this Humber Hawk team, we know just how good they are defensively, really showcasing it here against Sault College. And you see it once again. Campbell Johnson, good defense. Rebounded there by Meffel. The three is good despite contact for Giles. So each team will make a substitution. Looks like Autumn Hay may have taken a bit of a hit there. She doesn't head to the bench. But instead goes to an athletic trainer, so we'll keep a close eye on that. Nice pass there to Mercedes Ryan, but Beals ends up getting the foul. Ryan with a good showing here for the Sault Cougars. Ryan will miss the first free throw. And she ends up making the second, so 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Quick pass down the court. The three is no good. Cougars get the long rebound. To Mercedes Ryans, who makes her way towards the rim. Good job just pulling back to Saborin, who finds an open player in the post. Down low there. It's rebounded. Tough shot forced. And it spills out, in and out there.
They're going to call that a jump ball. I don't know about that. Looked like Lopez had it pretty secure, but nonetheless, the possession arrow will award the ball to the Hawks.
So Brittany English checking back into the game as we close things down here. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the final quarter. English, quick pass there to Johnson, who was not able to react in time. So the Mercedes Ryan now bringing the ball up the court. They got Ryan in the post. Continues to dribble around. The short hook, no good. And English, she's tripped up as she headed towards the paint. So the Humberhawks will take it on the baseline there, and a nice find to Beals. Leticia Lopez with a great feed there on the inbounds pass. Ryan gets a shot blocked. Good call there from the referee. A lot of contact there. So Ryan will head right back to the free throw line. So Lopez will come out the game. Anna Jacobs checks in. Ryan misses the first free throw. And she ends up missing 2 free throws. Cougars are battling for that offensive rebound though. Humber, they able to get possession of it. English getting the ball right back, top of the key. English right to the paint. Nice pass. And it goes in. But the Sault Cougar player taking a hit there. So we look to be okay here. As the Cougars head right down to the court. Trying to set out their offense here, but once again, this Humber defense making it difficult for them. That shot no good. Johnson had to end up trying to save that one as she couldn't get a clean hand on the rebound. So the Cougars will inbound it now from the baseline. With a minute to go here on the fourth quarter. Great performance from the Humber Hawks and the home opener, and Mercedes Ryan really making a statement here for the coaching staff. Beals over a double team. Excuse me, this is Beals here with the rebound. That was Campbell Johnson who took that shot. Oh! The hip was stuck out there, and Jacobs ends up taking a spill. Looks to be okay, though.
Looks like a little bit of frustration setting in there for Ross on the Cougars. A couple hard fouls. We saw her slamming her fists on the court earlier.
Yeah.
Understandably so, being down by so much.
Well, here's Mercedes Ryan, folks. She's been doing an excellent job despite getting her shot blocked there. Good chase down block from the Humber Hawks, but Mercedes Ryan, she is not phased at all. And she'll come out the game, it seems.
It's like Anna Jacobs dealing with a little leg injury there. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yeah.
Don't want to lose any players, especially at this point of a game like this.
Yeah. The game well in the hands for the Humber Hawks, and hip was stuck out there, and Anna Jacobs taking the brunt of the contact. Good defense here, making the inbound pass difficult. Autumn Hay now, 18 seconds left. Good defense, oh, and a foul called. So the Cougars will be awarded with 2 free throws with 14 seconds left.
Well, Mo, 14 seconds left. Hawks are up by 90. Safe to say that they have this one in the bag.
And both free throws off the mark, so the Humber Hawks might just dribble it out here. And actually end up giving a turnover. English was pushing it down the court. Might have caught Jacobs there by surprise. So the Autumn Hay now who might just dribble it out. 3 seconds. Let's see if the Cougars will still put up a shot. They do. And that one is off the mark, so that will do it. A successful home opener for the Humber Hawks as they are now 4-0. The Sioux Cougars fall 0-3 here. Final score 109-19. So for Mo Cross-Rashai, along with my broadcast partner Brendan Lyons, stay tuned to Hawks Sports Network as the men's varsity basketball team will play shortly.